But at least you don't have to worry about people online now because we don't talk to them. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wimbledon Spiritualist Church, to our Sunday morning service on this glorious day. Those online on YouTube and Facebook, you're extra special welcome. And I'd like you to welcome our medium for this morning, who is Elaine Grout, who's not been with us for some time, but most welcome to see you. All right. And now do our reading to start the proceedings is from Patient Strong, and it's The Secret of Happiness. We think life owes us happiness. We think it is our due, but often we forget that there are things that we must do to earn it. Like all precious things, there is a price to pay. We weren't meant to waste our lives in pleasure and in play, but to discover what it is that God would have us do, to help, to serve, to seek the best, the beautiful, the true, to bring a little good into the world before we die, and make not self but others happy as we are passing by. And I'll now ask Elaine to tell us a little bit about her journey with Spirit, and she will follow that by doing the opening prayer.
Thank you very much. Right, hi, I'm Elaine. I'm your medium this morning. You all look bright-eyed and wide awake and looking forward to another hot day. So while we're in this lovely cool sanctuary, I just want to tell a little bit about myself. My mediumship I recognised when I was 10. My nan passed to Spirit, and back in the 80s, so I'm getting on a bit, hopefully I don't look like I'm that old, but she passed to Spirit, and I had no understanding of what it was like to mean about death and someone just going. And back in the 80s, many children were shoved along and taken away from death. And I had no concept of death. You wouldn't do at the age of 10. Well, I knew something was up because I stopped seeing her, obviously, as a physical person. But then one day when I was playing with my dolls, I saw her. I saw her looking at me, and I thought nothing of it. I went, "All right, Nan, how you doing? Nice to see you." And she would come and pay me visits over my teenage years. And I believe that when I used to play with my Cindy dolls, yes, I do go back to that. When I used to play with my Cindy dolls, I used to play talking games, that I was talking with Spirit through my dolls, as I reflect back on that now. So I'm guessing that I would say I'm a natural medium, and I'm guessing that because of my nan visiting me and other spirit people knew I could see her, then they obviously decided maybe she could see us. Well, obviously I could. And that was when it did get a little bit worrying, but then I looked for it. I was looking for me nan. I was like a rabbit in headlights, and I was always looking round people. So you could say that my brain evolved and developed my natural skill. I do feel like I've took this journey on my own over the years because I kept it quiet up until my 30s. And I was sort of living a double life. I didn't know how people would react if I could turn around and say I could see so-and-so. So I kept it quiet for a long time. But now it appears to be that a lot of people are interested in it, and it's not become such a secret. I mean, I'm in my 50s now, so I've gone beyond hiding it from people. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here. With many mediums, it runs in the family. My mum can do it. I didn't know that. Clearly, my nan could do it. I didn't know that. But all these things in my life now have come together as one. And I've strived to prove to others that what I'm seeing is true. What I'm hearing is true. That we are not alone. We are still cared for, and we are still thought of by those in the spirit world. And I've had such a roller coaster of events, of mediumship. I've done the trance, I've done been in seances, and I've seen all the things that would be unbelievable to tell you about now. But each of those things that I've experienced has driven me on and on and on to be here, miles from home, to prove to others that you're not alone, and that there is a second place that we go to when we pass. So it's uncomprehendable to comply everything together that I've experienced in my lifetime. So perhaps I need to write a book. So watch this space. All right, thank you. Oh, here we go. Right, we're going to open in prayer. And the prayer is just to bring all the love and the energy together. So just bow your head for a moment. As we gather together here, I invite your loved ones to come and join us, to sit beside us, make us feel their presence. And I invite my guides and my helpers to stand beside me. And indeed, I invite yours to come along as well, because the greater the power, the stronger the message. So as we just sit here for a moment, just admiring the fact that life exists after life. And as I also invite the loving wings of the angels to bring that strength, amen.
We've now reached the point of the service where we send thoughts of healing to those known and unknown to us. And I will read out the names in our book. Daniela Florio, Steve Mager, Anne Hopkins, Ray Jackie, Peter Mott, Martin Griffiths, June Malkin, Lee Oswald, Jenny and Carol Burgess, myself, Ray Parrott, Daphne and Ivor, Leslie Moulton, Jeff Williams, Emily and Baby, Dorita's dog, Bernie, Jill, Robert Beckenham, Bruce, Pat, Fabrice, Emily Rose, Alex, Rose May, Jean-Claude, Peter Beaumont, Fiona and Ruben, Cherie and Terry, Mark Jobson and Transition, and Ruby. We send our thoughts of healing to those, and to those that are not known to us, those that are known to all those that are online today, and let the healing go to them. And I would ask that at this particular point in time, if it is the time for any to go back to the world of spirit, We ask that their passing be as pain-free and peaceful as possible. Amen. We now say the Serenity Prayer. God grant us serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you all. Right. Right. Yeah, this is not right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I'm looking at this and there's things that's there that's not right. No, actually, I'm going to do the reading. And please, during that, can Terry go round for our free real offerings? And if there's any online that wish to contribute to the running of everything that Wimbledon do, there are links that will give you the option to be able to do so. Now, we've had an all change because what I was going to read has gone out the window because whilst Elaine was sitting in the sanctuary, she picked up a book and she read something in it. So the reading's going to be based on that. And it shows that Jim must have been around there, you know, poking around because he poked her towards the book, one of Sylvia's book, Inspirational Poetry by Sylvia Blythe. And the particular item's entitled Shadow on the Wall. I felt so sad since you first went, and that I'll never laugh again. My memories of you go round and round, and it's the strangest steady pain. Sometimes I feel you're near me, like a shadow on the wall. I want to reach out and touch you, but I can't see you at all. Sometimes I hold your jumper, the one that Mother made. The colour there may go in time, but my love will never fade. Days will pass and months will pass, and years will mount up too. Then I will pass from this great world, and I will look for you. That actually is lovely. Never actually seen that one before, so thank you, Elaine, for that selection. It's lovely. Now I'm going to ask Elaine to give us her address. Now, please listen to what Elaine has to say.
Right. Might stand on your plinth. Well, I won't actually, I'm quite tall. I'm taller than you and I'm right. Right, okay, great, lovely to be here. This part of the service, the mediums sometimes think, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to say that will inspire everybody? Because not everybody's going to get a message. So on your journey here as a medium, you look out for signs. That was what I was doing all the way, looking out for signs. And I was trying to add them up to create something that might inspire my guides. But I thought, no, I'll wait until I get here. I'll wait until I hear the reading. So in the vestry, I was looking, as I say, at the books, and I thought there's got to be something here that will resonate with me. So I picked this book, I picked that poem, and I read it, and I cried. Because it runs so deep when we lose somebody. And we try everything we can to hold ourselves together. I mean, the old saying is men don't cry, but men do cry. Why would you not cry when the depth of the pain of the loss of somebody is so deep? And like the poem mentioned about a shadow, I've been following a shadow all my life, the shadow of my nan, looking out for her, believing I'll see around the corner. Now, as we think of this world that we enter when we pass to spirit, we think about who's going to be there, who we're going to meet. Some of us might think not our ex-husband, but we're going to think who is going to be the one that we've always been close to, that has always stood by our side on this physical plane. And I'm sure you sit there and you probably already know that. It's instinctive who you looked up to when they were alive. Maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your father. And it's just the thought of love, really. It's the love of many things that keeps us going. The love of our children keeps us motivated, creating them to be maybe not so much a mini me or a mini you, but creating that people have values about their life and about relationships with people, about their environment. You do get many say, oh, you only get one chance. Maybe you get more than one chance, but your chance at the moment to live this fulfilling life that you've been given is now. And you've had fulfilling people within that have guided you to be the person you are now. So just think about that love that's gone into you to guide you to be you. And then think about the love that you're putting into someone else, child, a grandchild. And it's quite profound that as we are as individuals, we're capable of doing that. And equally, it's profound that loved ones from the spirit world can still be with us. And that there are places like this that we can come to come together as one and feel that power of love, a huge strength. And that huge strength is what us mediums and yourselves hold on to make something of it, to make it flourish. So if you think of yourself as a flower, pick a flower that you'd love, a flower that smells wonderful, a flower that is bright and colourful. Just think of yourself as a flower. Pick that for today, what flower you are, and it will uplift you today because you'll think of yourself as perhaps swaying in the wind, sitting in a field, in a nice garden, smelling of nice roses. Now, I know I've referred to you as a flower. Some ladies are wearing lovely flowers on their dresses. So just think you are as one with nature as well, because it's on earth, you're on earth, and the spirit world is so close to us on earth. So just get that sense that we are together. That's the only thing I can sense and pick up from the spirit world, is that we are together at this time, and sense their love is always by your side and will always do their best to help you in situations that you find hard. So do remember, you have a shadow, and that shadow is a spirit. And I'll leave that lingering thought with you, that your life is always shadowed by your loved ones. Thank you. Your lovely flowery pink dress. Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine. That was lovely. Very moving. Okay. Right. Now, before Elaine demonstrates her mediumship, remember that they are coming to visit you, coming to say hello. And remember that this time, they're not going to be that shadow that you might see in your room or going up the stairs. And, but they're actually coming to show themselves. And they're showing themselves to Elaine so that she can tell you about them, give you that information. And do think that if they were here on Earth, when they were here, if they come, rang your doorbell, knocked on the door, whatever, or even went and tapped on your window, and you totally ignored them, or you opened the door and looked and said nothing, they'd feel not welcome and turn around and go away. So make them feel welcome. Give them that nice hello, that nice smile. Welcome them. And remember, in your life, it's not just family and close friends that you've ever known. There've been loads of people you've worked with over the years, neighbours that you've had, even those that you thought, don't really like those neighbours, but they may have occasion to remember you nicely. So do widen your thinking. Take your mind round, because it could be that person you used to say good morning to on your way to work every day for 10 years, maybe. And they remember that. They remember that nice feeling that they used to get from you. And they want to say thank you. So remember that. And I'll now hand over to Elaine for her clairvoyance. Thank you, Elaine.
Right, you got me now. Right, I take it you've all seen mediums work before, because they all work differently. Some of you might remember me. If you don't remember me, haven't seen me before, then good luck to you. Because it's not the generation game or anything like that. But I'd like you to, as I say, think about a lot of things. So your brains are going to work this morning in this heat. Right, okay. So if I mention names, sometimes it could be a spirit person wants to be remembered to the person down here. So bear that in mind. Now, while I was sitting there, someone was showing me a tram. Now, I know we've obviously got trams nearby that are nice, new and modern, but this may be a reference to driving an old tram when there used to be trams. There used to be trams in Croydon, etc. And the name I got was Bill. Now, okay. Right, this gentleman here, can you hear me? Good. So can the spirit world, hopefully. Right, okay. So what I had just mentioned about a tram driver, and then soon after that, I saw scissors. So I'm aware that you're a hairdresser. Does the name Bill resonate with you? I've got a bill. Right, you've got a bill. Now, you two are together, aren't you? Right, okay. Now, would you understand the reference to the tram?
I used to go on the tram to see my auntie who had Bill.
Right, so Bill relates to You used to go and travel to see your auntie in Bill, right? Okay. Can you take the name Cynthia? Cynthia, which is an unusual name. So hold on to that. I'm also getting the sense there's a reference about having tubes in my nose, you know, like someone needs more oxygen. Would you understand that?
Had it, surgery, but
have you? So you've had the oxygen up your nose because somebody just put that. I am getting a sense that there is a female that's joined me. Okay. I still keep seeing the scissors. Now I know that your partner is
they both were.
oh, you're both hairdressers. Because I'm seeing the hairdresser scissors. I didn't know you both were hairdressers. So whether somebody's trying to do that. Now, who's been talking about getting a haircut? Because someone's overheard a conversation about getting a haircut.
Probably the client you did yesterday.
Right, and you would have known Bill as well, yes?
I don't think he'd remember him.
Right, okay. So you can speak for him, can't you? They're also showing me unusually a fire extinguisher for some reason. So I'm trying to understand why they're showing me that. Would you understand that there would have been a small fire at some point? And someone would have had to have grabbed that fire?
No, we did have one in the salon. We had, but we didn't use that.
Right, okay. You can take Ted because the bloke's just said Ted.
Yes.
So I'm definitely with you.
Yes.
Because he's just said that. Who is Ted to you?
It's a great friend, wasn't he? A landlord, Ted.
Yes.
Right, okay. Now, as you're talking, because I can hear your voice, which is great, then I'm being shown the buses, London buses as well. So there's a link there with London buses. Would you have known a bus driver?
Only Jim.
So you did know a bus driver?
Yes.
Right, okay, because somebody just took me to a London bus. Because I believe somebody's trying to fire memories at me at the moment, and I'm trying to grab what they're doing. But I also feel like I'm holding a pigeon.
I love pigeons.
So there's a reference to holding, you know, like sometimes if you can manage to hold one, if one's injured or something like that, but I'm holding a pigeon.
Done that.
Right, okay, but there's a reference to that. So would you therefore understand somebody who had an aviary, who had birds? Because they keep sort of showing me different types of birds at the moment.
We visited one last week, an aviary.
Oh, so you went to an aviary last week, right?
Yes.
Okay, because that must be what they're trying to show me. Which therefore, it's for you, it's something that's recently happened.
Yes.
So it could well be that they were with you.
Yes.
And I feel like it's a man that links with you. I want to say father, but because there's two of you, there's a bit of a intertwine of different memory links. There's also a Jack that wants to say hello.
Grandfather.
The grandfather's Jack. And your grandfather. All right, 2 for 1. Right. That must be the man that is referring to about the birds. So you'd understand. I know we're in Wimbledon, but you understand the London link.
You see.
Because there would have been somebody that had pigeons. Does that link with you? Right, I need to say Ray to you. There's a Ray that wants to say hello to you.
Only Val's Ray that passed. Ray. He's Dennis Ray. It's not long past. Is it? Not family.
Right, okay. Right, now for some reason, someone's going through lots of prescriptions. Like, you know, like when you flick through a book and you lick your finger and you flick through this and flick through that. So there seems to be quite a lot of prescriptions. But there's a reference to that. Do you understand that? Either you've been going through them at the moment or recently?
Only because I went something.
So you've been going through all the,
Well, I was checking on them.
so you're checking your,
Yes.
because this is what someone's trying to show me. Now if I say to you, oh, someone's just shouted out Ethel. No, Ethel? So Ethel's your mum's name, yeah? Right, okay. So I said to you about
Auntie Ethel.
You had an idea.
right, well, I suddenly heard Ethel.
Your aunt and mum.
They're trying to make me want to go up and down all the time, as if this is what life is doing at the moment. It's a lot of up and down, and it's stressing you out. And there needs to be a bit more calmness for the pair of you. Right. They're talking about a journey. You're planning on going on a journey, on holiday.
I think before you could come back, just come back from the
Right,
holiday.
well, there's this feeling of going on a journey, right? I need to say Daisy. Who's Daisy? So there's a Daisy that you know down here, because it's not that common, is it, Daisy? Right, they're making a reference to the lights. Have you talked about changing the lights indoors?
Thanks, Steve. Very nice.
Fairy lights. But I want to talk about like one that's in the ceiling.
Change.
Okay. Right, there's a reference about you're sending prayers up. And I've just heard David. Does that make sense to you?
I don't know a David that's famous.
But you do know a David though. Down here, yes. So you do know a David.
We do,
You do.
we do, yes.
Right. Okay. Right, at the minute, they're not really showing me much. They were just trying to show me brief memories about the tram and the bus, and to help you know who they are. There's also a man just said Johnny.
His best friend's Johnny.
So your best friend is Johnny.
Mm.
Right, so I think all they're doing at the minute is shouting out who they are behind me as a group. And there's a reference to theatre. Do you understand why I'm being shown all the red velvet curtains and the theatre?
Could be the old cinemas. Something like that.
Right, that's what somebody's trying to show me.
Mm.
I think all they're capable of at the moment is just saying who they are. Because another lady's just said Janet to me.
He knows a lot of people.
Right, okay. It's difficult, isn't it, when you...
Janet.
Right, okay. I think that is probably all I'm going to pick
That's
up from
wonderful,
that.
thank you.
All right.
Thank you very
But,
much.
but before I go, someone's just talking about the tablets. That they've changed. Someone's changed the tablets.
Both on the pill. So we haven't changed in the tablet.
Right, okay. But they're making reference about this
Okay,
particular tablets.
right.
Right, why would they be showing me an orange cylinder with a screw lid on it? Oh. Would you understand there needs to be a urine sample at the hospital?
Really? Maybe I'm going Monday.
Right, oh right, because that's what it looks like to me. So maybe perhaps they're
Okay.
talking about doing a couple more tests or something like that. Not diagnosing,
Okay.
but they just showed me the type of bottle that you would use.
Interesting.
All right, so maybe you've been talking about it at home and they're listening. All right, so I'll leave their love with you. Okay.
Very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elaine.
Right, okay, ladies. Extra listen.
It's in the middle.
Would you know why I'm hearing bells jangling, like jingle bells? The sort of sleigh bells that Father Christmas would have, them type of bells.
I used to imagine hearing bells at Christmas. Well, I don't know if it was my imagination, but I'd hear bells on Christmas Eve.
Right, because somebody's making reference to that.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
when I was younger, I got to the point where I realised Father Christmas wasn't real, but my brother didn't. So I got told to go to bed and keep quiet and don't tell him. And I said, oh, Father Christmas is not real. But my granddad stood outside the window ringing a bell, which made me think, oh, Father Christmas is going to come, he's on the roof. So
Yes,
whether it's that type of jingling bells that I'm hearing. Would you also know why I'm seeing elephants? The reference to elephants, does someone collect them or is someone?
I've got a few.
You've got a few elephants?
Yes, like all.
Yeah, because somebody's trying to show
Yeah.
me and there's always that saying that they got to face the door so they can get out quick.
Oh.
Are yours facing the door?
No.
You better make them face the door then.
Yeah.
Right. Now I did just hear a name called Jan. Does that mean anything to you? I know I had Janet as the last thing that I said there.
I do know a Jan on this.
So you do know a Jan that's down here?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I definitely feel like there's a lady with me.
Yeah.
She's quite a short lady and she's very similar to you.
Okay.
And there is another lady who's got a sari on.
Okay.
So they're in the background at the moment.
Okay.
Right, someone's making reference to going on a boat trip.
Thank you. Yes. We were talking about it earlier.
He was talking about going on a boat trip earlier. So whomever this lady is that draws close to you, which may be your mum, draws close to you, is listening to your chatty conversation that you're having. All right, so
My
that's it.
mum's on the earth plane, but I can take the lady.
But this lady is very powerful and
Yeah.
strong in the way of being a mother's love. That's how she's making me feel. And she is the one that's sort of throwing someone over here, throwing their sari over their shoulder. There is definitely that there.
My grandmother.
That I'm seeing.
Thank you.
Someone's talking about beads.
Yes.
Beads.
Yeah.
You know, like you get prayer beads.
Yes.
Somebody's showing me that.
Okay.
So somebody's saying about a reference about the calmness of it all.
Yes.
Like that you need to get that calmness.
Okay.
Whereas the beads you sort of touch one at a time as you go around. So there's that sense that you're getting a bit more in tune with your ability.
Thank you.
All right, that's what someone's trying to express to me.
Thank you.
Someone's been having quite a few tummy aches.
Yes.
You understand that? Because then all of a sudden I've got a pain in my stomach.
My sister.
Right, okay. So there's a lady that's with me would also know your sister.
Yes.
So she's obviously paying a visit to both of you and she's picking all of this up.
Okay. Thank you.
I sort of want to put a shelter over you in the way of there's a lot that's been firing at you.
Thank you.
Right, and it's like you need to be a bit more blinkered to what's going on around you because a lot of it's either not really your business to sort that out.
Thank you.
Because there's a lot that's could stir more from what's going on around you at the moment.
Yes.
Hence, someone's talking about yoga.
I used to do it, but
You used to do it
Yeah.
because someone was going on about yoga. It's to show me a couple of yoga positions.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm getting in them positions. But they're showing me different positions and that. And I'm hearing that somebody that's with me is having a cup of tea.
Yes.
So they've got cup and saucer.
Okay, yeah, I can take
2
that.
lumps. I'll say lumps because they've put the squares in.
Yes.
and I'm hearing the stirring. So
Yes.
there's somebody up here who loves their tea.
Yes.
And this is a point where they would sit and chat.
Yes.
So I know that you talk to this person.
Yes, I do.
So they're aware of that, and they just want to express that they're
Thank you.
aware that they can hear your thoughts.
Thank you.
Oh, I want to say Michael.
I can take that.
Someone's that came from a man's
Yeah.
voice.
Yes.
To be fair, I don't know if he's up or down, or a different man has mentioned Michael.
Right.
Whether it's Michael's father mentioning Michael, because there's Michael down here.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So because I felt the difference, there's
Yeah.
Michael down here.
Yes.
I'm going to give you Carol.
Yes.
Who's Carol to you?
My neighbour and my friend.
Right. So
Two different people.
So I take it that you
Yeah.
chat a lot to a Carol.
Yes.
Which obviously clearly is very well not
Yeah.
aware of. Okay.
Thank you.
All of a sudden I want to go like this, like as if I'm making
Yes.
bread or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Food. I'm doing
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
So this
I can take
lady's wanting to do that.
Okay.
So that might help to who I've got.
Yeah. Yes.
But I might be. Are you both friends?
Yes.
Yes.
So I might be tinkering a little bit over.
Yeah.
Someone's just said Liz. I'm Liz. Could be Elizabeth.
No, I can't think at the
Right,
moment. I think I might have known Elizabeth.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't want to
Mm.
make you hurt your brain.
Yes.
But that's what somebody just said to me. I feel like you need to go to the beach.
Oh.
You know, like you need to feel the sand between your toes and the sound of the sea. There's that. You're another one that needs that calmness.
Yes.
The pair of you,
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes.
you just need to go off
Yes.
somewhere, take your shoes off, have a bit of sand in between your toes. Just before I move on again, someone's just said Eileen.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can take
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Do you both know Eileen?
Yes. Not the same person.
One in spirit, yes.
Because someone just said Eileen, and I think this is probably your Eileen.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
A
Now-
neighbour, yeah.
There is somebody up here playing the piano,
Me, well, I used to play it.
right?
yeah.
Because someone's
Oh.
either perhaps did someone teach you that's up here
Um,
because they're going on about the piano.
Oh, yes, yes. Auntie Eileen, who was like a grandmother. They had an organ.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be why she's coming
Yes.
through.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm hearing birds tweeting, and
Yes.
I'm seeing a green budgie.
Yes. Yeah.
It just flew in my vision there for a moment.
Yeah.
And someone's talking about monkeys.
I went to London Zoo 2 weeks ago. I saw lots of monkeys.
Right, okay. I don't randomly mention monkeys, but they're obviously, that's why I was seeing. So yet again, your loved ones must be so close to you that they're giving me memories of things you're doing now.
Yes.
All right. And there's somebody up here definitely with a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Where I mentioned the sugar cubes, I feel like I'm eating sugar.
Yes. Yeah.
That's something I used to do as a kid, used to suck on a sugar cube.
Mm.
But that's what that's reminding me of. And just before I move on, there's talking about having injections. So is someone diabetic, or would have you'd helped someone?
My nan was diabetic.
Right, because
yeah.
I think nowadays it's slightly different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and I've got to give you Tom.
Okay. Yes.
So it might be Thomas, but there's definitely somebody said Tom.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, okay. Right, just as I request to move, I think the sense is for the pair of you, go to a yoga class.
Brilliant.
All right.
Okay.
And get that
Yes,
calmness back.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave
We're
it at
in
that.
the same boat. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Getting my glass of water. Right, let's make the effort to try and come to the back. Right, I'm going to try. I'm asking to go to the back because you all look lovely sitting there waiting for a bus. Right, I'm feeling a bit drawn to the lady in the yellow dress, so I need you to extra listen. Okay. Right, I'm aware that I've got females behind me at the moment, so there's a group of three, four women that are together that were very close, so they may have been sisters. I'm hearing yet again the name Jan. Can you take a Jan?
I can't think of one at the moment.
Or Janice?
No.
Right, okay, we'll hold on to that because that's what somebody's just said.
Elaine, hey Jane,
Yeah,
my family's just lost to Janice.
right, because it keeps coming, the name Janice keeps coming through. Right, okay, so I want to talk about velvet for some reason, but if it's obviously still something about velvet, whether it's the velvet jacket or velvet curtains, it's just a,
No, that's, sorry, if you check the journals.
Yeah,
yeah, right, okay, because I've had it a few times now, so let's just check with this lady first.
What is it? Velvet.
Oh, your sister's name is Velvet. Oh, right, okay. Right, because I just got shown velvet material when I'm trying to, but that's the way spirit work. They'll show us something to get us to it. So
That's unusual, so.
yeah. So, but I also need to say Margaret after that. Does that mean anything to either of you?
I can take Margaret.
You can take Margaret.
Take Margaret with Jan, next to Jan.
Okay.
Take the order.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Janice has only been passed over a week.
I've got somebody singing. You know, like you'd go on a coach trip, you'd sing.
Mm-hmm.
But someone's singing that one that's the Lily the Pinker Pinker.
Yeah, I know the song.
Yeah, I'm vaguely know the song, but I can hear it in the background. I also need to say Charlie.
Yes.
And somebody has shown me a Dalek, like,
Yes.
yeah, because pennies just dropped because you like Doctor Who stuff, didn't you? And someone's just shown me a Dalek. Why are you doing that? Right, someone's talking about digging up a road or digging up a pipe or something, digging something up. Do you understand that? Where something had to... Right, because I'm aware of
We've got to dig a hole in the church garden for a reason, rather
Right.
than
okay, because I want you to talk about that.
mhm. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I was going to keep the door open so I can see the 4-year-old.
Right. There's also an Alice
Yes.
as well that wants to say hello.
It's lovely to hear from you, Alice.
We've
We've missed you.
I want to wait. I want to like that and wait.
Yeah, and we do that back to her.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
You also knew a bus driver
Yes.
because he's just turned up with a bus.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's Jim, and John Turner also was on the buses with his wife. Jim.
Yeah, just turned up with a bus. Now, I know they're giving me random stuff at the minute, but they're giving me a set of golf clubs.
Well, I inherited it with Dad, but I gave them away very quickly.
All right.
Ashley's got them.
Oh, right, okay. So it's just showing me that. Now, right, come on then. Right, there's been rearranging of books or something like that.
Yeah.
Talk about rearranging of books.
Yeah.
he's talking about the old ones.
Yeah, I've been talking for months about rearranging some of the old books in the library and moving some furniture to accommodate, because we've got a lot of old books and they've got a little bit out of sync. So we need to
and
do
they get a
furniture.
bit smelly.
Yeah, they probably are, because some of them have been, you know, they
Because
over
they've given
100
me
years.
that
Yeah.
musky
Yes.
smell that they've given me. And for some reason, as I put my hand up, I had a glass of milk in my hand. So there's somebody who would always either take their pills with milk or they would always drink milk.
They used to, but I don't anymore.
Right, okay.
I think my mum used to have some milk with her tablets, and I just tried the milk that was off. So I've just had a few sips of gone off milk.
Oh, right, because it
That's-
just
yeah.
suddenly I had a glass of milk in
Yeah.
my hand for some reason. Ted, you know as well.
Ted
That's-
links to the Janice.
Right, okay. And well, we'll come. They're trying to show me a red carpet. I know that's a bit silly, but they're trying to talk about a red carpet that's been rolled up. Something. Do you understand what that would be?
Going back to a party, the family years ago.
Well, because I can go back with
Yeah.
whatever they talk about. Oh, and I've got a taste of peanut butter in my mouth. So someone loves peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm a peanut butter fan.
Right, just give me that taste in my mouth. Now, there is a man up here who's limping.
Yes.
They had one leg shorter than the other or something. There's something there about limping. Right.
You know, someone who had an artificial leg and they limped a little bit, but that was because they had an artificial
They
leg.
still had a stick, but they were like
Yeah.
that, you know, like when you perhaps are lifting your leg rather
Yeah,
than
he had an old tin
Tin.
leg from
right,
the war.
okay. I just saw somebody doing that.
Mm.
Right, come on in. Let's I don't know if it's just my mum used to, you know, like when you put your hands together
Yeah.
about the steeple,
Yeah.
then you put your fingers through,
Yes.
and then you've got the people.
Yes.
Oh, right. I thought it was a not 70s thing.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I want to go and hear the people. Right.
Yeah.
So I feel as though they're referencing what you've been doing, is that the church has been going to the people.
Trying to.
That's what the gist of that is as well.
Something also we've been discussing, isn't it?
Yes.
There is a lady up here while I've been talking. She wants to put a bit of cotton through a needle,
Yes.
and she's sewing.
Yes.
So
I've been doing that recently as well.
So this would be. She used to sew hems.
Well, she showed everything.
Like,
Yeah.
would it be you should make the dress a bit shorter?
Yes.
I've just got shown a wedding dress. Whether
Yes.
she used to do wedding dresses. Oh, did I say Lil?
Lil, yes.
Or say Lil? Stop saying Elaine. I've done it again. Right, they're darting me around at the moment. There's definitely, obviously, Central London link.
There is, yes.
Because everywhere I'm looking in my vision, I keep seeing London in big letters.
Yes.
I said Michael to you, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
And there's also a David.
On Earth.
Oh, I just heard.
Not well at the moment. But...
Right, okay. Right, there is a big book. Someone's given me an extra big book, like a big Bible or something like that.
Yeah, I've got the church one over there.
Right, okay, because it's pretty big. So whether you've had it out on here and gone through it.
We did last year.
Right, okay. I just want to play Tiddlywinks.
Yeah, I used to enjoy that.
So it just felt like I was playing Tiddlywinks there for a moment.
Elaine, I actually took a box of Tiddlywinks off the top of a wardrobe only about 3 days ago.
Oh,
And I thought, shall I get that out for the kids? Are they old enough now to do it?
Feeling too old.
Yeah, well, no,
I've jacked it off.
yeah, but literally I found it, you
oh,
know,
right, because that's what
which I
all of a
forgot
sudden
I
I
had.
felt like I was doing on this
Yeah.
rostrum.
And they don't call it that anymore. This is just called counters on the box, but that's what it is.
Yeah. There's also a dog that looks like Lassie of that TV
Yeah.
program. Someone's
Yes.
just shown me one of
Mhm.
those. They showed me someone used to drive a boat. Can you drive a boat?
Yes, well, you do know someone that used to
Like,
drive a boat on the Thames at
Yeah.
Kingston.
because it's got people on the boat and
Yeah.
they're driving the boat.
Yeah,
Ducky, I call it.
yeah.
So he showed me that. And there's a reference to a museum.
Yeah, we've been talking about going to a museum in the
Right,
last
so
few days.
talking about it. Now,
Yeah.
I said Anne because Anne seems
Yeah.
to poke her nose in.
Mhm.
Spirit animal.
Yes.
Was Anne that lady's name? I can't remember now because I've just seen a
No.
Robin.
That's it. Shirley. You mean Shirley's?
Right,
Yeah.
well,
No.
someone's just given me a Robin.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so I'll give you that. Now
Mhm.
they're talking about the net curtains.
Yeah,
So there's been a lot of fuss over the net curtains.
but we've been putting voiles up at our sister church in Hackbridge. So
Right,
we've been
okay.
hanging, so it looks like nets on all the windows for a service this afternoon.
Now you've been on a camel
Ashley has.
Actually has.
because they're now showing me camels and people like I feel like I'm
Yeah.
on the camel going up and
Actually
down.
went across the Sahara.
And I think it was called Fred or something, wasn't it? Bob.
Bob
Yes.
the camel. Didn't like. Did not like Ash, did he?
No.
So they're referencing the camel.
Yes.
And something was left behind. You know, like when you go places.
He took something home with him actually, didn't he? Parasite.
Parasite, yeah.
Oh, well, you know, like when say you're going far afield, like
Yes.
Yeah.
desert, you feel like you want to leave a piece of yourself. Not necessarily yourself, but
Okay, I'll ask him.
you might put a stone somewhere
I'll ask him.
or somewhere just to mark I was at this spot.
He did something on when he did the Great Wall of China, he put a brick in or repaired a brick, which I think they all did. So it was
Yeah.
there as a permanent thing of him having been there. He's left a stone at
Yeah,
no
'cause that's
recently.
what I want to make reference to is
Yeah.
where you've been, you leave
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
behind.
Mhm.
I did that when I reached that tower in Glastonbury.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Thorpe.
Yeah,
Thorpe.
yeah.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe how hard it was to get up that.
yeah.
And I had a 3-year-old that walked straight past me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe, and my knees and my legs were
Mhm.
kicking me. And I ended up taking a cone up there off of a tree. But they probably clear it out, don't they? Everyone leaves everything
Mhm,
up there to
mhm.
make a mark of where they've been. So it's that they're giving me more senses, more travelling.
Yes, he's planned it already for another mountain.
Right, okay, because they're talking about it. And I want to say Nan is talking about that.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that
Thank
would be
you.
your mum
Yes.
is talking about that. And Sylvie wants to say hello.
Yes.
We know at least one, if not two, Sylvies.
Yeah.
One on the earth, some in the spirit. So it's one's from the spirit.
Right, okay. I'm being shown a red truck, digger, something to do with sand, like maybe a
Well,
toy.
the boys love diggers.
That's really out. Take
We are going to Digger World. Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
serious.
Yeah.
When we're on holidays, it's quite near.
Right, because that's what I've been shown. So there might be, you might find there might be a sand pit
Oh, there is.
that will
There
have
is.
toys that
Yeah.
the kids can play.
You have giant diggers as well. The grown-ups can play on.
Right, okay, because they're aware of that. Obviously, that's what they're telling me
you.
about.
Yes.
They went one this year, Sean and.
Earlier part of the year they did, yeah, in the rain. Yes.
Right, I just want to give you one more name is Johnny.
Yes.
Someone's just said, made a reference about stamp your feet more.
Yeah.
So you've got to be a bit more off, in charge. I'm doing it. I'm going. I don't care. It's like, I don't
Yeah.
care what anyone else thinks.
Mhm.
It's like you've got that attitude as
Yeah.
if I'm right all the time, everyone else is wrong.
Dad. Dad.
That's the attitude I feel.
He's
been-
worse than Pope. He's never wrong, was it? Those
And-
who knew me, Dad, never wrong, never made a mistake in his life.
And I feel like I want to do boxing,
He was involved with boxing.
right? Because
We have a couple of boxes up there as well.
Connect with the church.
right, okay, because I suddenly feel like I'm, you know, like you'd hear people shouting, hollering,
Yeah.
and commentating going
Okay.
on. Yeah, it's like I can hear the echoes of it in here, of all the people shouting that. Right, okay. I keep seeing picture of an illustration of Jesus on a cross in a book.
Yeah,
So I'm aware of that page with it, we've got
Yeah.
gold on it,
Yeah.
very elaborate, like you'd have with the monks.
yeah.
Someone's talking about the monks.
I think we saw one when we went to Greece, Cyprus.
Mhm.
When I went up to a monastery in Cyprus.
Right, yeah, because all of a sudden, as I've said, monks, I've got a monk as a guide. So all of a sudden I feel very serene,
Yeah,
and I've been taken to like Canterbury Cathedral.
yes, I've got connections there.
So someone has put me in the basement bit where it's
Yeah.
all dead quiet and all the tourists are upstairs because there's
Yeah.
nothing downstairs. So I've been put in that environment.
Yeah,
So I feel like I've been taken back in a past life.
yeah, I had, when I'm in a negative area, I meditate to Gregorian chant,
Right, okay.
nuns or monks singing. If you got it.
And Vi wants to say hello.
Who?
Vi. So whether it's meant to be Violet,
Yeah,
Vi.
yeah,
Perhaps I should move on. But,
almost time then.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Um,
And I worked with a Vi years ago that's
right,
at
okay.
least a generation older than me. So, you know, she's probably passed.
Now, there must have been a sewing machine club or a sewing machine factory. There's, because I'm seeing a lot of sewing machines all lined up on a table.
Yeah, my aunt worked in a sewing machine factory when she was younger.
Right, and they're chatting. I feel like I've
Mhm,
interrupted
mm.
their chat. They're
Yes.
chatting.
That
while-
Yes.
daughter and my mother-in-law,
Right, okay.
we've been talking a lot about it, haven't we?
Yes. Yeah, my-
And
Trying to get sewing machine prepared.
right, Sue. Just had Sue in my head.
In spirit,
Yeah.
yeah,
I just want to give you a word, and that's abundance.
yeah,
Is the word that I'm hearing in my
Yeah.
head, which
Thank
has
you.
got so many connotations about it, because
Mhm.
you come to a certain level, like you've changed your level, and it's like having a whole bowl of fruit
yeah,
to take your pick.
yeah, I understand that.
That's
Mhm.
the abundance
Yes.
of it. Take your pick.
Yes.
And there's something about a man's ring with a sign on it, a signet sign. You, and you
By God.
and you know, like the Knights Templar.
I've got a badge for that. I'm in the Freemasons.
Oh, because that's what they're making reference
This is
to.
the Freemason in this one.
Right, okay, because that's what I suddenly saw. And your dad was part of that as well.
He was indeed. I've got dad's ring's just gone to Ashley this year.
Right, so he's aware of that and he's making reference to that. So I'll leave you with that word
Yeah, I
abundance.
understand that.
And I'll leave that word with everybody else, that we are abundant and we can
Thank
do
you.
anything we want to do.
Thank you, Elaine. Mm.
Janice has only been over in spirit 2 weeks,
All right, okay.
and Ted was her dad, Richard Gay. And she lives in central London. Hello.
Oh, well, it's been lovely being here.
Right. Right, thank you very much for that, Elaine. That's beautiful. Now I'd like to ask Phil to come up and give us the notices for the week ahead.
Thank you very much, Mary, and thank you very much, Elaine. An action-packed demonstration. So here are the forthcoming events for next week. Our guest medium for the Divine Service on Sunday, July the 19th at 11 a.m. Our guest mediums, I should say, are David and Kathy Chapman. Please note the Wimbledon Spiritualist Church YouTube Divine Services for each week can now be viewed via a link on our Facebook pages and website. The Healing Clinic for members of the community and animals is every Tuesday from 7 until 8:15 p.m. and Thursday from 10 a.m. until 12 noon at Wimbledon. You will be greeted by our healer practitioners in a safe and welcoming atmosphere. New events for summer 2026 include our Friendship Club every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Wimbledon. The admission is £5, which includes refreshments. And a note for your diary, our next Friendship Club mediumship demo is on Wednesday, August the 19th. So watch this space. Development circles. Dawn Collinson's Open Circle, which runs every second and fourth Thursday of every month, will now be held on Zoom. So Dawn is no longer running the circle from Wimbledon. It will be on Zoom every second and fourth Thursday of each month. And if you are interested in joining, please contact Dawn on her email address. Open platform led by myself, Phil Shaw. The next open platform is on Sunday, August the 23rd from 2:30 until 4:15 p.m. So that's 2:30 after the Sunday morning service on August the 23rd. Evening of Mediumship at Wimbledon Spiritualist Church with Ashley Robinson and TikTok sensation Ben of Wands on Sunday, July the 19th at 7 p.m. Further information and advance booking on our website and Facebook pages. But tickets are selling very fast for this event because Ben is hugely popular on TikTok and very much in demand as a medium. So if you're interested in seeing him working with Ashley, please book early. Wimbledon Spiritualist Church demo of mediumship on July the 26th, which is a Sunday, 7 p.m. with Ivan Lee. Ivan is also demonstrating at Hackbridge Spiritualist Church, 7:30 this coming Friday, July the 17th. Both mediumship demonstrations are bookable in advance. There is one more demonstration of mediumship at Hackbridge on July the 31st at 7:30 with Sarah Warman. Wimbledon special event, demonstration of mediumship on Monday, August the 10th at 7 p.m. with our guest, Chris Shearer. Now, Chris is a very, very popular and in-demand medium up in the north of England, and he's making a very rare visit down south. So we're very fortunate to have him come to our church for the first time, and this event is bookable on Monday, August the 10th at 7 p.m. Special guest Lee Roberts will be with us for an evening of mediumship on Saturday, September the 12th at 7 p.m. And again, tickets are already selling very fast for Lee's demonstration. So please be sure to book early at the discounted price of £6.50 or pay on the door at £10. Please keep up to date with our activities and special events, courses, workshops and demonstrations on Wimbledon website and Facebook and Instagram pages, where you will find links to pre-event booking facilities. Also check our July diary at a glance, plus the extended version of Diary at a Glance on our website, Facebook pages and church notice board just as you come into the church. And this offers a full list of demonstrations and special events. So that concludes the notices, and I now hand over to Jackie for a special announcement.
Thank you, Phil. Let's lose our step. Okay, just a little reminder, hopefully you all know that next Sunday, the 19th of July, that I'm going to be presenting long service awards to individuals that come here that have worked for Spirit and United Spiritualists in particular over 20 years plus. So that there will be from mediums to different healers but those that have given long service. So I'm going to be presenting these awards straight after the morning service with David Chapman. And then after we present those awards, we're going to have a little bit of a reception to celebrate the 30th birthday of United Spiritualists. And because it is the 30th birthday, I'm doing a recruitment campaign where I'm trying to go out to people. So the little bit of a message that Elaine, I'm pinching back from Ray, because I'm going out to individuals. And we had a very successful day down in Devon where, I met 40 of our Devon mediums and gave out our first long service awards. And then Rose Anderson was here working as the medium at the beginning of August, and Rose was the first recipient for the ones in this area. I'm hoping to go to Kent and go to Essex over the next few months. But as I say, on the 19th, we will have, after the birthday celebrations, then I'll be doing a talk at 3 o'clock. So if anyone isn't a member of United Spiritualists, then, I'd like to invite you to come along for this 30th birthday celebration. Bring a friend, ask questions and join up, because it's about spiritual unity. It's about having an organisation that embraces everyone's perspective and everyone's diversity, and that it doesn't matter what label you had before you became a spiritualist, that we're not extreme to the left or to the right. We believe in actually everything that unites us. So I'll be doing a talk at 3 o'clock about our spiritual pathway, and if people have got questions then about mediumship or healing, about being a minister, what pathway they're on, where they're going, that is a good time to be able to say, because I'll be here then until the evening demonstration with Ashley and Ben at 7 o'clock. So it'd be a bit of an informal get together after my talk at 3 o'clock. So I'm hoping that people will come, and I'm hoping people will come and join United Spiritualists. They say there is a little poster that's gone round on the internet, and there are some posters outside, and it's going to be a very good occasion. So hopefully you'll all come and support me for that. And that concludes our notices. So I'll hand it back to Mary and hand it back to Elaine for a lovely demonstration of mediumship this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Phil. Now I'm going to ask Elaine to do the closing prayer.
All right, thank you very much. Right, everybody, let's just have that last little moment and thank those that come to join us. So if we bow our heads for a moment, I'd like to thank those that joined us from the spirit world to prove that there is life after life, and to give their love, their energy that we've all felt this morning. And as we know, a power gets built. So I ask that power, that love, goes out to those that need that love and strength. So with that loving light, I bring this service to a close. Amen.
That was lovely, Elaine. Thank you very much. Now I'll just do the final reading, and it's from Helen Steiner Rice, the book "And the Greatest of These is Love," and this is entitled "The Meaning of True Love." It is sharing and caring, giving and forgiving, loving and being loved, walking hand in hand. Talking heart to heart, seeing through each other's eyes, laughing together, weeping together, praying together, and always trusting and believing and thanking God and each other. For love that is shared is a beautiful thing. It enriches the soul and makes the heart sing. And hopefully you understand those lovely words. Thank you. And thank you, Elaine, for a lovely service. Wonderful service. And
Oh.
this is a thank you from.
Thank you very much.
Very
Elaine.
much.
Lovely service.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Right,
very
and
much.
you,
Yeah.
that lovely dress you got on.
Thank you. Yours is lovely. Right. And that brings an end to today, the service, and from here at Wimbledon. Thank you here in the church, those that have joined us. There's tea, coffee, and a bit of cake maybe outside. So please join us if you can. And those online, we thank you for being here with us as well. And if you can at some time join us here in our presence in the church, do so. Thank you again, Elaine. Lovely service. And thank you all again. Goodbye.